welcome everybody. This week was a great week for books, DC and Marvel alike. I'm going to give you a quick view of what I've got, maybe just a little rundown of what each book was about. Let's start off with this long-awaited book. At first I wasn't going to get it, Batman and Robin. After a while I said, you know what, I might have to check it out for the simple reason that if anybody's not really aware of what's been going on in the Batman world, here's a quick review of what it is. Over the past, say, 3 years or so, Batman Bruce Wayne actually was thought to be dead, killed. And actually, he was actually stuck in time through the powers of Lord Darkseid, ruler of Apocalypse, great villain in the DC world and universe. Luckily, Bruce Wayne was not dead, Batman, and he came back, and now joined by, that's right, Bruce Wayne's own son, Damian Wayne, who he fathered with Talia al Ghul, Ra's al Ghul's daughter. They are the dynamic duo once again, Batman and Robin. Bruce Wayne's back at the mantle. Dick Grayson, the original Robin, was Batman for a while, but now Bruce is back. And what a team they're going to be, but how will they get along, father and son, and can they get along? So far so good, great story. We see that Robin is a little too hot-headed. You see how he's very, very deadly under his weapon, under the tutelage of Batman. Batman's trying to keep him maintained and calmed down, but for some reason he can't get the control he needs from Robin. And can Robin truly trust Batman? We don't know. Let's see how father and son get along. I can't wait to see how this thing's going to work out. Next, from Marvel Comics, Fear Itself. Matt Fraction is penning probably one of the greatest stories that Marvel Comics has been able to tell in the past few years. Siege was an event from about a year ago, almost 2 years ago, that was a 4-issue collection. This one is 7 issues. This is number 6 of 7, so we have one more left. And every month I think to myself, is this story really building up to something, or is it just taking too long? With 7 issues, it does get a little long, but every issue I finish reading, I remember just how great the story is getting, and how much I do appreciate the work these guys are doing. And Fear Itself basically introduces us to the Serpent, who claims to be the true lord of Asgard, where Thor and his father rule, Odin. Serpent comes along saying he's the true lord of Asgard, tries to destroy Earth, and in the process, nobody in the Marvel Universe can do anything about it. The Avengers, Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, everybody's fallen. Nobody's really left. Captain America's shield is shattered, and everyone is losing hope. But what's going to happen in issue 7? Let's hope everybody can pull it together. The New Avengers, number 16. Also included in the Fear Itself storyline. Every book in the Marvel Universe right now that's going through the Fear Itself storyline will be showing you those characters and they're part of their own world. As you can see in New Avengers, it's basically another team of Avengers set aside from the main group. I'm very excited to see that they've added Daredevil to their group now, as I've been wanting to see Daredevil get into one of the Avengers groups for a while. It's not always easy to collect a book of every single superhero you like. So a good little trick is to go out and look for a team book, where you might have maybe 5 or 6 of your favorite characters on one team. Then you're not out buying 6 or 7 books, you're buying one book, and you get to see all your favorite characters in one book. This book on its own was fantastic. It shows Daredevil, the incredible struggles he goes through, the sacrifices he makes, and the awesome heart that he has. Demon Knights. This story is definitely not for kids. It takes place back during the days of the Dark Ages. The last night of Camelot, King Arthur's court, was Jason Blood. Merlin, thinking that they would defeat Camelot's enemies, fell under the power of the demon Etrigan, and used them as the only defense that the kingdom of Camelot had. Unfortunately, that didn't work out. Arthur fell, all the knights were dead, and poor Jason Blood was left all alone with Merlin and this demon. So what ended up happening was that Merlin couldn't control the demon anymore, and he realized that keeping it in a barrier was not an option anymore, because the demon was only growing in strength. So with his last strength and his last power, Merlin decided to combine the demon Etrigan and Jason Blood into one being. And now Jason Blood actually walks the earth as half man, half demon. And whenever he feels like he's in trouble, or there's something he can't handle, he calls upon the demon Etrigan. This book is it's got more of a graphic element. It's got more magic, demons, definitely a lot of sword fighting, a lot of fire play, a lot of good excitement for those people who are really into old mysticism stuff, fantasy. I really recommend it. Pick it up and buy it. But like I said, definitely not a read for the kids. And now the most awaited comic book of the week. Of course, I've been waiting on this book for months, ever since the end of Green Lantern number 67, the end of the war, and Hal Jordan losing his ring and not being the Green Lantern anymore. So we've got this amazing cover by Ivan Rice. Green Lantern number 1. Here we see Sinestro. As we all know, at the end of the War of the Green Lantern, Sinestro actually lost his yellow ring, the power of fear. The green ring actually came to him, the power of will, and he is now a member of the Green Lantern Corps again. What does that mean? Nobody forced him to put on the ring. Sinestro's a new Green Lantern, and there's nothing we can do about it. Not even Sinestro understands what's going on. Great writing from Jeff Johns, great work inside by Doug Mahnke. This book, I gotta say, was probably the best read of the week, and not to be totally unfair to the rest of the books, because every book this week was really, really good. But Green Lantern just has that special spot in my heart. It really does. And luckily, also this week, I was able to pick up Green Lantern number 1, variant cover by Greg Capullo. Great work, great black and white, awesome looking Sinestro, but still not as good, at least in my opinion, as the Ivan Rice. No disrespect, but there's something about this cover that I just couldn't get over. Great work, great detail, all around great story. I hope everybody actually gets a chance to go out and pick some of these up. I know some of you were letting me know that they might want to be interested in picking up a book or two. And hey, if you do pick it up, you have any comments, even for my review, for the books you've got, please put it up. Feel free. Anytime you can, please do. If there's any books that you might still have questions about, like I said, you can still go to DC Comics, the New 52, or I'll post a link up for everybody to go check it out, and you can get a synopsis on the first 3 issues that will be coming out, what the covers look like, and who's going to be doing it, and if there is a variant cover for those that are brave enough to go out and look for one. Right? It might not be that hard. Now, for anybody else looking to see what's coming out soon, you got to remember that this is the first 52, the new 52. In the next following months, there'll be plenty more. This is just the beginning, folks. So hold on. I hope you've all enjoyed the review this week. And let's all hear it for the new 52 from DC. And hell, continue Marvel. Let's see what Marvel's really got. Let's see how they're going to fire back. I'm really excited. Hope everybody is as thrilled as I am. And let's all read the books together. All right? We are the Corps.